Alright guys, Arcane here, welcome back. This is Neverwinter Nights, Lords of Darkness 1, The Fugitive Part 3. If you haven't seen the previous parts, then go watch them first, otherwise this won't make much sense. Anyway, let's go. Okay. Warning, authorized personnel with special permit only, trespassers will be executed. Automatic security door opening from the side only. Ah, my spells just ran out, hold on. Alright, let's go through. Oh. Okay. Warning, door to be opened from other side only. Call a guard for assistance. Guard quarters. Lynn, uh-oh.
Hello.
What in the abyss? Who are you? My name is Araki. You must be Lynn, aren't you? That's correct, however, that does not either explain how do you know my name, nor how did you get down here. This area is off limits. Oh, I can explain that. Gagdish sent me down here. Gagdish? He let you down? Well, he really is a worthless pile of brainless flesh. To think we put him there to make sure that nobody gets down here. Yes, and I have a message for you from him. A message from Gagdish? I didn't know this brute was able to speak. This gets better and better. Well, Gagdish would like to ask you out for a date. Ha 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 ha. Gagdish and me on a date? That'll be a sight. Oh, by the gods, it certainly hurts to have to laugh that much. I can't take any more of this. Listen, Mr. Messenger, as you can see, I'm quite a beautiful woman. I've turned down at least a dozen men of noble birth. Can you tell me any reason why I should spend an evening with a brain-dead orc brute? He loves you? Isn't this reason enough? He loves me. This is too good to be true, chuckles. So listen, mister, maybe you somehow got this stupid Gagdish to let you pass, but I don't fall for your story. You're no guard, you are a prisoner, right, aren't you? Smart girl, what? Well, I'll tell you what, you're right, so if you could just give me some direction to the nearest exit, I'll be most grateful. Ha, you're most amusing. You know that? With a tongue like that, I wonder why you end up in prison in the first place. What can I say? I'm full of surprises. That I can see. Too bad I'll have to kill you. I contrast this to the door garden brute. I wouldn't mind to have a handsome jock like you around with me for a while. There are probably worse fates that could hit me, but not that. Alright. Kill me, wife. Instead, too bad that you're going to die trying to have to run for a pretty lass like you with a steel blade. What a shame. And she's now attacking me. Okay. Looks like I'm doing this on my own because the direball's stuck. I'll be careful.
You'll get yours, scum!
Challenging rating. Well, she didn't like that. She's got a +1 longsword. Oh, she rolled 20. Oh, he did 1 damage. Oh, why do I keep missing? Come on. Yeah. Got her. And Lynn's armor. A longsword +1. And a key. Draw key. Well, I might as well use a longsword. Book piles. Okay, nothing. Ah, cell key. I think this is trap, I don't care. Yeah, it didn't hurt me too much.
Perish as you should.
Just heal up. Ah, safe key. And there's the safe. Potion of Restoration, dagger +1. A grey ward stone. Does it say? Okay, nothing really. Oh yeah, I should be wearing this armour, shouldn't I? Okay, that's it. What's over here? Okay, so I think that's the way down. So where does this way go? What, the entrance? Oh. Oh, she's really... Oh, that's quite, the entrance. This extremely sturdy metal door is not locked by a conventional lock but with a huge metal bar on your side of the door. It seems the door serves not the purpose to keep you out, but to keep anyone behind the door in. If you want, you can remove the bar. Remove the bar. In the cell in front of you, a young elven woman is incarcerated. She wears heavy shackles on her hands and feet that are anchored to the floor by even heavier chains. The elven girl shows obvious signs of malnourishment, which has reduced her once perfectly shaped body to little more than skin and bones. The dirty rags she wears probably have stopped to look like clothing a very long time ago. The lack of light turned her skin pale, and due to the lack of washing water she looks filthy beyond belief. But despite all these signs of long-term imprisonment, you can't help but think that she is still the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. You wonder why this poor thing has been put under solitary confinement here in this high security cell. Maybe you should investigate.
Hello there.
Hello, who are you? You are not one of the guards, are you? At least I've never seen another guard than Lynn. That's right, I'm not a guard. My name is Arakir. I'm a prisoner here like you obviously are. And who do I have the honour to speak to? My name is Alanya. The circumstances are somewhat odd, but nice to meet you, Alanya. Believe me, it really is a pleasure for me to talk to another person than Lynn. Can't even say that she talks to me that much. Well, but it seems solitude is part of your life if you're a kept prisoner, right? I had a bit more luck than you. They've put me in a cell together with another guy, so I got some company at least. Why? What did you do to end up here, Arakir? I've been in the wrong place at the wrong time, nothing else. It seems the new government is somewhat anxious to get the better part of the population in jail. You mean you're not a criminal? At least not I'm aware of. I didn't break any laws at least. You've made a positive impression upon Alanya. I'm glad to hear that. Would it surprise you if I'd say I'm not a criminal either? It's an irony of life. I always thought it'd be hard to find a person who cares more about being a good and just person than me. Believe me, the last place I thought I'd ever see is the interior of a prison cell. Well, our government doesn't seem to be that selective of whom they're arresting in these days. So if you're no criminal, why are you here? Honestly, I don't know why I'm here. I'm not aware that I've done anything wrong, and I never got a trial. One night I was dragged out of my bed and brought here. You mean just kidnapped? I guess you could call it that. One night several masked men bashed the door of my home. Before I even could get close to my sword, they were all over me. I've seen a fight or two, but I'm more a nature girl, you know. At least I'm not much of a melee fighter, so I didn't have a chance. Before I had the chance to realise what happened, I already was bound and gagged. Then they dragged me out of my house and brought me here. What is really strange is that they didn't bring me through the main gate. They walked me through an underground tunnel instead. Looks like they didn't want anyone to know you were here. Maybe someone has an interest to make you disappear. Yes, that's possible, although I have no idea why. I'm not remotely important, you know. I'm not even rich in terms of money. Well, even that is an overstatement, for I don't have any money or valuables at all. I live, or better, used to live in the forest, and lived from whatever nature gave me. It's very strange indeed. I suppose so, but there's a mystery I'd like to solve. That is, if you could somehow get me out of this cell. You know, Arakir, I've been in this dark cell for more than 10 years now. I I really would like to see the sun again and my forest. I love nature and thrive in nature. This cell is the hell for me. I guess if I'm locked up here much longer, I'm going to lose my mind. Would you please help me to get out of here, Arakir? Don't worry, I'll get you out of here as soon as possible. Thanks, Arakir. I can't say how grateful I am, but you're going to need the key for unlocking my cell. Lynn told me it's magic and the lock can't be opened by force or trick, but she has the key. As a matter of fact, it seems I already have it. What are you waiting for? Please let me out of here, Arakir. I would like to, but I have no idea how this lock works. Oh, that's quite easy. I've seen it when they locked me up here. Follow Alanya's instructions to open the cell door.
Hello there.
Thanks for opening that door, Arakir. Can you do me another favour and get these shackles off me, please? Strength. Break Alanya's shackles by force. Success. Alanya's shackles are weaker than they appear and break apart under the stress of your tremendous force. It feels almost odd. I had to wear these chains for 10 years now. My hands and feet almost aren't used to not being shackled anymore. Feels good, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It really feels good to be free again. Thank you, Arakir, for letting me out of this rotten hole. I'd already given up hope that one day I might see the sun again. A pleasure, Alanya, and I promise you that we are both going to breathe fresh air again in no time. You have made an extremely positive impression upon Alanya. You know, Arakir, you are the first person in 10 years who's treated me nicely. It feels really good. I take it that Lynn wasn't exactly pleasurable company. Not exactly. She really enjoyed to mock me whenever she came to bring me food. She won't bother you anymore, or anyone else for that matter. I take it you killed her, didn't you? Yes, I did. I can't say I'm sorry that she's dead. Lynn was a real bitch. Well, but let's not longer speak of her. I'd rather forget her as soon as possible. I think I can understand that. Would you like to take me along, Arakir? I think the two of us have a better chance to survive if we work together. Besides, I'm not that bad with a blade, if you could get me one, that is. I'll be happy to have you at my side, Alanya, and yes, I guess somewhere we will find you some appropriate equipment. Thank you again, Arakir. I promise you that I'll never let you down, never ever. Oh, and by the way, I think I know a way out of here. What, a way out? Smiles at you. That's what I said, didn't I? And what way out will that be? I don't suppose they'd open the front gates for you, wouldn't they? And there's no way back out, since these big doors at the staircase can only be opened from the other side. No, they won't open the front gates for us, but perhaps the back door. What back door? When my captors brought me here, they used a secret entrance that connects this floor to the city's sewers. There is no visible lock in that door, but I saw them open it. Funny actually, these guys bound and gagged me, but nobody had the idea to blindfold me, so just take me to that door. I think I can open it for us. The back door sounds like a good idea to me, especially since we don't have any other choice. Shall we go? Sure, lead the way, Arakir. The door is not far from here. Okay. Let's give her some gear. Yep, just changing my stuff around. Okay. Alright, let's rest. Let's read this journal. To my surprise, I found another secret prison level beneath the rooms, which were empty, save for a single guard whom I disposed of, and a single prisoner, a quite beautiful elven maiden named Alanya. I freed her of her cell, and in return she promised me to help me to escape. She claims she knows of a secret passage that connects the prison to the city sewers. Hope she is right. Okay, let's go. I've got to get back to that door. Alright, back here. There's the door. The door is locked and does not have a visible keyhole or any other opening mechanism. Alanya, is this the back door you've mentioned? Yes, let me try this, Arakir. Sure, go ahead. Alanya presses some areas of the door in a certain order. Obviously there are hidden pressure plates inside the door, so, almost done. With a slight click, the lock inside the door opens. See? Now tell me, Arakir, was it a good idea to take me along? Smiles a broad grin at you. Hey, I never said it wasn't, have I? No, you didn't. I was just going to make sure. Well, it's been a long time since I felt being useful. I know what you mean, Alanya. Don't worry too much about it. I'm glad to have you with me. Thanks, Eric. It feels good being appreciated. I mean, sure, we'll find you a lot more. We'll find you a lot of more locks to pick. But now let's get out of here, right? I can't wait. Lead on. Time to go down. Abandoned dungeon. Right. Okay. Be careful of traps. Skeletons. Let's do turn them dead. Well, that was a bit of a waste. Right, took them out. What's down here? Crate. Oh.
Hello there.
Eric here. Yes, Alanya? What is it? Do you see that corpse in that cell over here? Yes, I do. It seems whoever locked him up here just left him here when they abandoned these dungeons. It looks that way, yes. Left alone in that dark, to die. I just had the thought that it could just as well be me over there in this cell, starved to death and forgotten by the world. And it probably would have been my fate someday, wouldn't it, Eric here? They'd never let me out again, right? Someday I'd have died in that cell and nobody would have noticed or cared. It won't happen, Alanya. It can't happen anymore. You're out of this cell now. Yes, because of you, Eric here. I wonder what would have become of me if you hadn't found me. I don't know. Neither I know what would have become of me if I hadn't ended up in a cell together with a guy who provided me with a lockpick tool. I'd probably still be up there. It seems we've had a lot of luck after all. Or maybe it was even fate. Do you believe in fate, Eric here? I don't know, do you? I do not. Well, at least I didn't until yesterday. I've always thought I couldn't possibly have been fate that threw me in this cell. Nothing I've ever done would justify to have me locked away for life. And I prefer not to believe in fate at all over believing in a concept of fate that would treat people so unfairly and so wickedly. Life is not always fair, Alanya, but maybe there is a greater purpose to everything even if we can't see it. I hope so. Well, something brought you down to me and to free me, so maybe there is something like fate after all. Maybe, but Alanya, we better not further challenge fate by lingering around here too long, right? Alright, Eric here. This place does not really look inviting enough to stay longer anyway. Okay, interesting. Dungeon key.
Let me try.
That's weird. Why can't I open it?
Let me try.
Can I bash it down? Alright, I have to bash it down. There we go. Oh, I just got an adventuring gem. So this is the way on. Okay, time to search for traps. There's a spider. And my spells are going great. Oh, really? Well, I had to rest anyway. Alright, carrying on. Yes, looks trapped. Let's just avoid all these traps. That definitely looks trapped to me. There might be a trap here. Yeah. A shadow. I can't hurt it. Not unless I do more than 5 damage. Let's turn undead. I've got the plant domain. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. Interesting little room, strange machine, globe, and an armoire. And the key. Oh, it's just, what is that? The hot flames are starting to burn your skin. Uh-oh. You're not able to see anything unusual about this globe. What does the strange machine say? It is hard to concentrate while standing in raging fires, but maybe this machine has something to do with this trap. Investigate. This machine has several buttons and levers. Below the controls is a round opening. Probably to insert something. Trying the controls, you notice that you can't move them. It seems you need a key to release them. Now that you know what to look for, something to fit in a round hole, maybe you can find the key somewhere in the room. Arakir, please make it stop. I'm burning. I'm trying, Alanya, I'm trying. Yeah, it's lagging pretty hard. Looking at the globe with the picture of the round key on mind, you suddenly discover that one of the globe's moons is unusually shaped. Look more closely. The moon is not entirely round, but cut off at one side. It looks like it could fit precisely into the machine's keyhole. Take the moon off the globe. You remove the moon. Moon key. Okay. You are again standing in front of the strange machine. What do you want to do now? Insert the moon key into the keyhole. You insert the key into the machine. With a slight click, the lock opens. You can now try to operate the machine. Move the long lever. You hear that some mechanism operate within the machine. Arakir. Alanya, what happened? Looking at Alanya, you notice that she is very badly hurt. Her skin is seriously burnt to an almost black colour, and she had blisters all over her body. If you don't treat her wound soon, she's probably going to die. I'm sorry, Arakir. Sorry for what, Alanya? You saved my life and I want to return the favour. I'm sorry for letting you down. Hey, stop that, Alanya, you're not going to die. I can't walk anymore, Arakir, I'm done. You have to leave me here. Otherwise these undead monsters here will get you too. Forget it, Alanya, I got you out of this damn prison, I'm not going to let you die here now. Why, Arakir, why are you willing to risk your life for me? You barely know me, don't you? It's not my style to leave someone behind to die only to save my own. We're in this together and either we both make it out of here or nobody does, alright? You're an amazing man, Arakir. If we ever make it out of this place, I promise to make it up to you someday. You'll probably get your chance, but now I'll have to treat your wounds, okay? She nods. Thank you, Araki, for all you did for me, and still doing. Please don't let the undead kill you, do you hear me? I don't want you to die because of me. After she spoke her last words, her eyes meet yours for a brief moment. She smiles at you ever so slightly, and then she mercifully slips into unconsciousness to finally escape her severe pains. Tend to her wounds. You treat Alanya's burned skin as well as you can. After you have finished, you know that your treatment just saved her life, but she still needs to rest. Shortly after you have stabilised Alanya, you hear noises outside the chamber. You're going to have visitors. Trapped in the chamber with no way to go and an unconscious Alanya to care for, you have no choice but to make this room your last line of defence. Okay, so I'm going to Direball. Oh, here we go, a Torrent Fog Zombie. And I haven't got a long sword. I haven't got a +1 weapon. Does that mean I can't hurt it? Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this dagger. Yeah, the boar can't hurt it either. Well, we didn't like that though. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, we did a critical hit. Oh, still another zombie. There are no more undead coming. 250 XP, excellent.
Hello there.
Alanya is awake again. She already looks a bit better, although she still suffers from the severe burnings. You're still there, Arakir? Sure, didn't I tell you I'm not going to leave you? She turns her head, seeing the carnage you produced. What happened? Some undead thought us to be easy prey. I told them we are not. Unfortunately, I had to whack them in the process. I can't believe that you did this. You stood by my side and fought these things off, all by yourself. If it wasn't for you, I'd be dead now. It's alright, Alanya. I think you've done the same for me. Yes, I would, Arakir. I swear by my life that if you ever need me to, I will defend your life on my own, just as you have just done for me. Smile at her. Feeling up to a walk now? Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. How long have I been knocked out? Almost 8 hours. Then we really should lose no more time. The prison guys have probably figured out by now that we're gone. Let's rest. Okay, let's carry on. So I think my island's this way. Cool tile set. Alright, skeletal archer. Oh, it's cornered. You would push that thing off into the water, wouldn't you? There we go, he was quite tough. Ah, a longbow. What are you?
To battle!
Let the earth.
Oh, this is not good.
It's.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get away because it just drained my strength by a ton. I'm gonna drink one of these restoration potions. Oh, we both missed it. Didn't like that. Ah, large shield +1. It's quite dangerous. What? Why did she just run over that? What does that do? Well, she's poisoned now.
Let the earth take you.
I didn't like that. Boom. I think it's a trap there, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh. You know, instead of the boar, I'm gonna get fine trap spell. There was a lot of traps that just went. Alright, carry on. Level up. Next level. Alright, guess I gotta do my spells again. Alright, let's go. Ouch. Okay, do another fine traps. Oh, there's a shadow. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, it was a white. Alright guys, I'm ending the episode here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.